Hey everyone, welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, the home of high-end machines, thrilling rides, and in-depth motorcycle reviews. Today, we're diving deep into a bike that defines long-distance luxury touring in every sense at the 2026 BMW K1600 Grand America. This is more than a motorcycle, it's a statement, a moving experience. And if you're even slightly into grand touring on two wheels, you're going to want to stick around for this one. So, what makes this machine stand out in a crowded touring segment? At first glance, the 2026 Grand America is unmistakably BMW bold, dominant, and packed with elegance. The design has evolved just enough from previous years to feel fresh, while still keeping that distinct K1600 silhouette. What strikes you immediately from the front is that wide, commanding fairing. It's not just there for aesthetics, though it looks fantastic. It's wind tunnel tested to slice through the air like a hot knife through butter. The full LED adaptive headlight setup, complete with cornering functionality, is sleek and highly functional, and it gives the bike a premium, high-tech look even when it's parked. The lighting system isn't just impressive in form, it's brilliant in performance. Literally, riding through twisty roads at night, this headlamp system tilts and adapts, illuminating exactly where you're headed. Moving to the side, you really begin to understand the bike's proportions. The long, stretched-out body gives it a true grand touring presence. It's built low and long, much lower than you'd expect for a bike in this category, but that's intentional. BMW designed it for comfortable two-up cruising over thousands of miles. The extended side panniers blend seamlessly into the bodywork, and they don't just look like they belong, they are aerodynamically integrated. There's a fine balance of bulk and flow, with every line seeming purposeful, whether it's flowing across the wide fuel tank or tracing along the contoured passenger seating. You've also got high-weight footboards, yes, footboards, giving that cruiser-style comfort on long open stretches. And those chrome accents along the body, subtle enough not to scream, but classy enough to feel upscale. Around the back, the story continues with an integrated top case that comes with a built-in LED light strip, not only adding to your visibility but offering a truly automotive-inspired finish. The tail section feels solid and cohesive, and the luggage setup is generous without being visually overwhelming. The rear lighting signature again leans into premium BMW design, and the whole setup is clean, symmetrical, and extremely polished. And yes, passenger comfort is at the heart of the Grand America's design, and a backrest, grab handles, and high seat are all crafted for long-haul support and ease of use. Your co-rider might never want to get off, but a bike like this isn't just about appearances, it's about what lies underneath, and that's where the 1,649cc inline-six engine comes into play. This is BMW Motorrad's crown jewel, silky smooth, incredibly refined, and astonishingly powerful. For 2026, BMW has continued to fine-tune the engine management and delivery. You're looking at around 160 horsepower at 6,750 revolutions per minute, and a torque figure that peaks at a whopping 132 pounds-feet at just 5,250 revolutions per minute. What that translates to on the road is a wave of torque that comes in early and just keeps going. Twist the throttle in 6th gear at 60 miles per hour and you'll feel it pull like a freight train, effortlessly and without any strain. The engine has this turbine-like quality. It never shudders, it never feels strained. It's always composed, even when you're pushing it close to redline. And despite the power and size, it's incredibly manageable. That's partly due to BMW's dual-lever front suspension and pair-lever rear system. These aren't just marketing terms, they're real tech that makes a difference. The dual-lever provides a planted, confident feel at the front with virtually no dive-under braking, while the rear setup keeps the bike stable and predictable even under acceleration or while cornering fully loaded. Dynamic electronic suspension adjustment is standard, adjusting damping on the fly based on your riding style and road conditions. It reads the road in milliseconds and adapts the suspension to keep the ride buttery smooth, regardless of whether you're solo, two-up, or carrying luggage. Riding the K1600 Grand America is an experience of true grandeur. Despite its hefty curb weight just over 800 pounds, it's surprisingly agile once in motion. The weight is carried low, so slow-speed maneuvers and U-turns aren't the white-knuckle affair you might expect, and out on the open road, it simply glides. The ergonomics are spot-on for long days in the saddle, wide handlebars, low footboards, a plush, supportive seat. Everything is where it should be. It's less about speed and more about covering ground and complete, refined comfort, though. Don't get it twisted, This bike can absolutely hustle when asked. The 6-cylinder engine has enough grunt to embarrass some sport bikes in a straight line. BMW has also stepped up the electronics package for the 2026 model. The massive 10.25-inch TFT display is a standout feature. Its high-resolution, full-color, and controllable via BMW's tried-and-true multi-controller wheel. Navigation is integrated, the interface is intuitive, and everything from your music to your trip data is displayed in crisp detail. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are here, of course, but it's the subtle integration that stands out. Nothing feels tacked on, everything feels purpose-built. From heated seats and grips to the optional keyless ride and central locking system, it all just works. And yes, this bike comes with reverse assist. Just tap the control, and the bike will slowly roll backward, making parking lots and tight spots much less intimidating. It's a small feature that makes a big difference on a bike of this size. Now, let's talk price. The 2026 BMW K1600 Grand America doesn't come cheap, but then again, you wouldn't expect it to. Starting MSRP is around $30,500, but that number can quickly climb depending on the package you select. Add premium paint, the comfort package, audio upgrades, or forged wheels, and you could easily be in the $35,000 plus range. But if you're shopping in this segment, you're not pinching pennies, you're investing in luxury, comfort, and long-haul capability. And compared to its closest competitors, the Grand America offers a unique European flavor that blends high performance with effortless sophistication. BMW also backs this with a solid warranty and service network, and while parts and servicing might be on the higher end of the scale, it comes with the territory when you're riding something of this caliber. The build quality is exceptional, everything from the switchgear to the fit and finish of the body panels screams premium. This isn't just a bike you ride, it's a bike you own, maintain, and enjoy for years. So, who is this bike for? It's for the rider who wants to devour miles without sacrificing comfort or performance. Someone who values technology, refinement, and build quality over bare-bones simplicity. It's for couples who want to travel together, for solo riders who crave the open road, and for anyone who believes that the journey should be just as enjoyable as the destination. If you've got the budget, the desire, and the road ahead of you, the 2026 K1600 Grand America is a motorcycle that lives up to its name. It's not just grand in features, it's grand in feel, sound, and soul. Before we wrap up, I want to give a huge shout out to BMW Motorrad for continuing to push the envelope with each generation. The K1600 Grand America isn't just an upgrade, it's an evolution. And for those of you watching, let us know what you think in the comments. Would you choose this over something like a Honda Goldwing or Harley Ultra Limited? Or is the European touring vibe what you've been waiting for? That's all for today's ride. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe,